Welcome to my channel. I'm Lindsay with Chatty Crochet, and on this channel I talk about all things crochet. And I am so excited. Okay, so 2 weeks ago I posted a video. It was a market recap on my 4th of July market, and as of that recording that day, I had 19 subscribers, and I was so jazzed about it. I was like, okay. Fast forward, it's been 2 weeks since I posted that video. I have 127 subscribers. I know. I know. That video has been watched over 700 times. Oh my gosh. Thank you to every single one of you who either liked, subscribed, or commented. I'm blown away. I'm so excited. I feel like I'm a part of the online crochet community now. So please, if you're new here, or if you just haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's just mind-blowing. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so a comment. I love responding. If you have some ideas for me, if you see something that I make that you want to comment on, or that you have made before, or anything like that, please do so. So I'm really excited about being a part of the online crochet community. So I bought a mic. Hopefully it sounds all right. I tested it a few times. Hopefully just touching it like that didn't make noises. I don't know. But I told myself, I didn't have a mic before on the last videos, and I told myself, if my video gets 100 views, I'll buy a mic. And so when I posted that last video, I had my 19 subscribers, which amazing. I didn't know if I'd get 1 subscriber. And then within the first day, it had 100 views or more. And I was like, so I bought a mic. So now I'm official with a mic. Okay. So I haven't posted in about 2 weeks, and that is because last week we took our family on a trip to Disney World, and it was a blast. And I sort of say that before, in my previous life, before crocheting all the time, I had a full-time job, and it was a job where I was in charge of quite a bit. So because of, I'd say, for family reasons, for health reasons, just because I wanted to be more home and engaged with my family, the job kind of consumed me at work and at home. We decided to make a drastic change in 2023. And I stayed home. I quit my job, no job lined up, just quit my job and stayed home. Now my kids are school age, but they're still younger. One of them is still in elementary school, and the other one was in elementary school when I quit my job. I spent the whole summer with them, and I had not done that. And it's, I'm not saying everybody has to stay home, but for us in our life and the dynamic that we have, it has been life-changing. Okay, so I've always crocheted, and I kind of noticed that the crochet markets were building up, and actually I think she was 13 at the time, niece had learned to crochet, and she's so much better than me. She can make things without patterns and stuff. She's just amazing. So she decided to have a booth at a local market, and she did so well. I was so inspired. I was like, I could, while I'm home, I could crochet and make a little bit of extra money for us, because as you can imagine, going from 2 incomes to 1 income has been a challenge. We've done it. We're blessed, but you can always use a little bit of extra money. So okay, so she did that, and I was like, I should do that. Now, I had never made amigurumi before, So I learned the magic ring. That took a minute. I watched lots of videos. I made lots of balls. And then I felt like I'd reached the point where I could do it. So in the winter of 2024, I started doing markets. And I have been blessed with a lot of success at those markets. And so I have been saving my money up a little bit at a time since then. And so we used my crochet money, not all of it, but for the most part, a lot of the Disney trip was paid for with my crochet money. What a blessing. What a blessing. Okay. So I was on that trip for a week. And so I had this big dream that I was going to vlog the trip and maybe share a little bit of it with you guys, because it is about an 8-hour drive from our house to Orlando. However, I did not do that. I think I took like 3 videos, which I will insert here. Some of the pictures maybe, and a little bit of the videos. You know, maybe it's interesting to you, but to share. I love Disney, so post a little bit of that right here. Okay, I hope you enjoyed a little bit of our Disney trip. So as I was saying, I had this big dream to vlog, and I was going to do like how many whatevers can I make on our trip to Disney. Instead, I spent the entire 8-hour trip making this lady. Okay, that is Sunday. That's my kitty cat Sunday, and she goes where she likes. Okay, so I made this lady, and her head's a little floppy. I've made her before. I don't remember her being this floppy. So I think I have a, what do they call it? Like a neck strengthener thing in here. Is that what they call those? I think I might have put it too low, but maybe some kid will buy it. Embroidered her face. Yeah. So this is all I made to and from Orlando. I was just enjoying the family. We listened to the Boxcar Kids series. I never read it when I was a kid. For some reason, I thought it was a mystery series, but it's not. And the kids loved it, and so we listened to the Boxcar Kids, and I just enjoyed the trip. So anyway, made her, and I'm gonna make another one probably, just so you have more than one to sell. And I've sold her before for $28, so I'm going to give her a price of $28. And I have a Google spreadsheet now. What do you call it? I have a Google sheet that has all of the patterns that I talk about and a link to those. So I'll have this one linked. Anyway, she's sweet. She's sweet. And I just go ahead and say I didn't make a lot because of the trip, and then just been enjoying the kids because summer's almost over and they're almost back to school. So, okay, I made a hippo in a tutu. Okay. This, let me just say, I forgot. This is a free pattern. I think from the Friendly Fox or something like that. Again, I'll have it linked, but just want to say it's free pattern. This is also a free pattern, okay, on Instagram. Her head's a little crooked. You have to sew her head on. I'm not great at sewing. I think I've mentioned before, I'm not a big fan of sewing, but I'm trying to stretch myself. I'm trying to sew more so I can try more patterns that are at maybe a higher difficulty, or maybe I've just avoided because of the sewing. I'm trying to get into sewing more. So she has a little tutu, which comes off, and it's so cute with her little face. And she does show you, she has a YouTube video, and it's also on Instagram. And I did watch a little bit of the YouTube video, and she shows you how to face shape, which I had not face shaped with these sinker eyes before. So that was pretty cool. I liked that. I like learning how to do that. So she in the video, she gives her a mouth, like a little crooked side mouth. What do you think? Does she need a mouth? When I look at her in the video, I realize her nostrils are a little out of alignment. But who cares, right? Because she's so cute. And she did take forever, and she was made with Parfait Chunky. And she's small. She's about the same size as the cows I make, but they are much faster. They're completely no-sew. But she only sewed the head on and the ears on this one, so not so bad. I'm thinking I'm going to try to charge $28 for her too. Though really, I'd like to charge more like $30, $35, but I'm going to try $28 and see if she sells for $28 because she is so cute. Okay. All right. I made a shark. Look at this guy. Isn't he cool? I think the face shape looks like a shark. I'm excited about that. All right. I made 2 of them. The other one. And there's a lot of sewing involved in this one. You make the body and then you sew on all the pieces. And sinker eyes. I had these black sparkly sinker eyes and I was like, well, that's perfect for a shark. Okay. This is a free pattern on Instagram. And I'm going to sell this guy for $20. He's pretty fast. Okay. I made a jumbo strawberry turtle. I try to have these for most of my larger markets. I've made this one a couple of times and sold every one of them every time. Using this jumbo yarn, this is Sweet Snuggles, not light, but just regular Sweet Snuggles. It hurts my hands. I think a lot of people say that, and so I don't make very many of these. Even though they really don't take any more time than the smaller ones, it hurts my hands. So if your big eyes, and I sell the small ones for $22, but I sell this one for $45, and it sells at that price. So, and I think that's a good price for the pain involved in making it. So I made one of those. And this is a free pattern. It's Fred the Sea Turtle. She has a YouTube tutorial, and the pattern is also available on her website. Her pattern, however, is just a sea turtle. I do the modifications. I came up with them myself to make her look like this. So this little topper is actually another pattern I found on Pinterest for a little I think it was made with acrylic yarn, a little strawberry, and they have instructions for the topper. So when you make the topper with jumbo yarn, this is how big it turns out. So, and then I just embroider the little white dots. So I just modify it myself to make Fred the Sea Turtle into a strawberry turtle. Okay. Okay. Last but not least, this one took me a while. So another reason I haven't made a lot is because I was working on this guy, but I don't have another market. I'm toying with the idea of doing a market on Labor Day weekend, but I know it will be 100+ degrees. I might not do it. So realistically, or as of right now, my next market is not until the end of September. So I have time to make things that I just want to make. Things like the hippo that it's been in my list, but I was like, oh, I really need to get my market prepping done. I don't know if that one will sell. So this one, okay. I'm going to a karate festival in October. And I went last year, and I had a lot of success. So I'm excited to go back. And I found this pattern. And I saw another person on YouTube who had made it. I think she's Crocheting Christ with Jess. Maybe I'll put her her info on here. I saw her make it, and I was like, I gotta make it. Okay, I made a pig who knows karate. Okay, what do you call a pig who knows karate? pork chop. This, if you can believe it, this is a free pattern on Instagram. Somebody worked so hard to make this pattern, and then they are giving it away for free on Instagram. It is a wonderful pattern. So you make the body. I don't know, I can do it here and show you. So I have it tied on the inside here, but it's not part of the pattern. I just did that because it helps kind of stay on better. So you make the body, and then you make the little outfit. It's completely removable. And then you dress the little guy. I think this is going to be so fun at my karate festival. I'm excited to take it there. The only issue is it takes forever. This little guy took forever, especially, you know, having to make this whole outfit and put it over him. I didn't even time it because I knew it was going to take a long time, and I wasn't going to be able to charge $20 an hour or whatever it is people charge. So because I just had so much fun making it, it was totally worth it. I would probably not make another one for any other market than just this karate market, unless somebody maybe special ordered it or something like that. I'd like to charge $45 for him. What do you think? I mean, he's small. Let's see. Here's the, well, I mean, I guess if you put him next to the hippo, he's bigger than the hippo, and I'm going to charge $28 for the hippo. So, 35? 40. I don't know. It doesn't matter. He was so fun. I love him. So I made pork chop karate pig. All right. And of course I have this pattern linked. I highly recommend it. All right, guys. So that's my tiny pile of everything that I have made since my last video. But I did do an order for yarn. Premier was having a sale, or right after 4th of July. I think they were like saying a free shipping if you only spend $45 instead of the normal $75. So I had to buy some. And of course, I think as of, I don't even know, I haven't checked today, but as of yesterday, they were having a sale on Premier Parfait. But I already made this order. So here it is. Let me show you what I got. Okay. I got, what color is this? Poppy. And I got mango. Okay, so I got these because I'm trying to find a color. If you watched my last video, you know that I am in love with the splooting animal pattern from Sweet Beans Crochet. And I've been seeing actually a lot of other YouTubers making it too. So everybody knows how great those patterns are. They just come out so darn cute. Okay, so I'm trying to make the fox. So I made the wolf last time, so now I want to make the fox. I'm thinking I'm going to go with this color. This is mango, poppy. What do you guys think? Should I do the fox out of poppy or mango? And in the camera, this is showing up as a little bit more orange than it is. It's actually like a true, very red color, like an orange red. And this one looks about right. So, mango or poppy? Let me know in the comments which one you think I should make the fox out of. Okay. I also got toffee, which I've never gotten before, because I bought, I think it's Teresa's Crochet Shop or something, on Etsy. I bought her sloth pattern. I actually had somebody come in my tent and ask me if I could make a sloth. And I saw Stacy from Stacy Makes, I think, on her YouTube channel. She made Teresa's sloth. And I was like, so cute. So I bought toffee to make a sloth. And I think this is the cream. It's a coordinating color to go with the toffee to make my sloth. I bought I think this is teddy bear. Yeah, I bought 3 skeins of teddy bears, kinds of teddy bear. And I'd never gotten this color before. And in fact, it had been sold out for a while, so I was excited to get it. So I got 3 of these, and it worked out so perfect because last night I actually had someone reach out to me on Facebook that wanted me to make them a little brown teddy bear. Perfect. So, got this. I'm gonna use it to make a teddy bear. I was just running low on this. Actually, I had 0 of Caribbean. I really like this color. It's like a fun, bright green. I use greens a lot, so I got some more Caribbean. This is, the rest of them are Parfait Chunky, and this is Premier Basics, if you're wondering. Oh yes, I'm so excited about this. I got the tie-dye. I've gotten one before. I can't remember the name of it, but I got a tie-dye before, and I made some dragons out of it, and I just love this tie-dye. I've seen lots of other crocheters using this tie-dye, and it is so fun. It just works up so cute. This is Kaleidoscope. And I have no memory of why, if I purchased this for a specific pattern or not. I don't think so. I think I just got it just because. Anyway, I'm looking forward to using it. So that is my tiny yarn haul. I'm very tempted to do another order since Premier Parfait is on sale, but I'm going to try to hold myself back. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to say? I think that's it for now. So if you clicked on this channel, thank you. Thank you so much. Welcome. If you have any comments, please leave those. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much.